Choosing a career, it's easily one of the most important decisions someone can ever make. But how much thought actually goes into what that career will actually pay you? New data shows that what majors in North Carolina make the most and the least amount of money, and the results are eye-opening.
Queen City News Chief Business Correspondent Taylor Young is here. And Taylor, people are spending really a fortune to get that degree. Is it paying out?
Yeah, so the EdSmart collected data from the Department of Education, and it really shows which majors in North Carolina make the most and least amount of money 3 years after graduation. So we're going to start with those top earners. So applied mathematics takes the lead with more than $86,000 a year. So when you break that down, that's more than $41 an hour. Computer engineering coming in second with nearly $82,000, and lastly, medical engineering at nearly $80,000. I don't think it's much of a surprise that engineering and finance-related fields are, producing those biggest paychecks after graduation. Really, this has been the case for many years now, and a lot of it comes down to the high demand for these types of jobs. And now we're going to go on to the majors that unfortunately make the least in North Carolina. So graphic communication majors are unfortunately coming in first, making just shy of $21,000 3 years after graduating. Dance degrees are next, making just $50 more than that, and audiovisual technicians making around $24,000. So to put these salaries into context here, if you're making between $21,000 and $24,000, you are making less than $12 an hour. That's below minimum wage in some states. Not in North Carolina, though. Our minimum wage is $7.25.
This is unbelievable. I got some girls getting ready to graduate, so I can't stop thinking about this. Given how much student loan debt is out there, and there's this huge gap between the $80,000 and $20,000, are you able to pay off student loan debt?
So, the cost of college has doubled in the last 4 decades. So according to the North Carolina Department of Justice, average borrowers in North Carolina right now are paying more than $25,000 in student loans. So I know that at a very young age, we are all told or asked, what do you want to be when you get older? And when you're a child, you're not really thinking about how much you're going to make. But maybe, given this information and how much college costs nowadays, maybe that is something that 17 and 18-year-olds really need to start thinking about. Again, just considering how expensive college is and the debt after, because this decision, it has a long-term impact, especially when you're talking about paying off that debt, saving for retirement, maybe even buying a home. And I know that's a lot of pressure to put on a 17 and 18-year-old, but this, it does have long-term impacts here.
A lot of grown-up decisions. So we all know college is expensive. Are some people rethinking that 4-year degree?
They are. So over the last couple of years, really this started kind of before the pandemic, actually, we've started to see a trend of more high school graduates trending more towards the trades route. So think plumbing, construction, electrical. And right now there are open positions in Charlotte where starting pay is $25 an hour. So while I think college is probably going to be, necessary for some of those really high paying jobs, I do think that people are more open to going the trade route, given that you don't have to take on that debt and you're also making a relatively good income.
Okay, a lot to think about this morning.
You got a lot of pressure. Dinner discussions this weekend with your girls.
Man. All
Sorry.
right, Taylor, thanks.
Thank you.